Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. This is Rudraditya, and in this video I am going to talk about, not just talk, but I am going to give my full in-depth review of the OnePlus Nord CE after 1 month of usage. Well, see, we all know the naming scheme of the CE, that what CE stands for. From company's point of view, it stands for Core Edition, but from our point of view, it stands for Compromised Edition. You can say Confusing Edition, you can say Complicated Edition, or you can say cheap edition, right? Not that cheap, I mean it's cheaper in terms of price. This is the cheapest OnePlus phone right now which your money can buy, so that's why it's a cheap edition as well. But apart from naming scheme, should you buy this phone? Well, definitely not. I mean, especially when the OnePlus Nord 2 is here, you should increase your budget a little bit and you should go with that or with other phones. Other options are also there. But for whom this phone is, I guess this phone is very good for parents, and also the base variant. If you are thinking to buy this variant for 25,000 or 24,000 rupees, no, then I would not recommend you. Okay, well, see why it's good for parents. First thing first, the 750G processor is decent enough for your parents. They are not going to play PUBG, right? So for them in day-to-day tasks, it will done the job. Now if they are like a camera centric parents, then what they want to do, they want to capture the memories, and for that it's good. It's not completely trash, it's actually good. I mean, the cameras are good but not up to the mark, especially when you see the competition. So for parents, definitely the cameras are good, and selfie camera is also good. Now one more thing, the in-hand feel. Your parents or anyone, literally me, you, anyone will love the in-hand feel of this phone. It's very lightweight and very comfortable to use. It's a very thin phone as well, so anyone would love the in-hand feel. And yeah, I will talk more about the in-hand feel and design in the later part of the video. But the best thing that this phone provides you is the software. Now your parents definitely don't want heavy and highly customizable software with tons of bloatwares and ads. They want neat and clean and simple user interface. So this phone will done the job for your parents. So if you're thinking to gift a phone to your father or mother, I guess this is a very good option, and also you will get a OnePlus branding. Anyway, but definitely guys, for us this phone is not good, because what we see in phones, our top priority is performance, and then the second most top priority is the cameras, and camera is the weakest point of this phone. So that's why I can't recommend this phone to camera centric guy, or even to a guy who prefers gaming in their phone. So this phone is definitely not suitable for those. And yeah, I saved your time. So if you want to quit the video now, definitely you can, but make sure to subscribe the channel and also like the video, and also please do something good write something good in the comment box, so that YouTube algorithm can push my video to more people. Okay, now let's get into this video in depth. Alright, so starting first with the design and build. So it's a plastic body. The frames of the phone is also made up of plastic. In the front you will get glass, and also you will get a pre-applied screen protector here, which is nice out of the box. But talking about the screen protection, then you will get Dragon Trail glass protection. I mean obviously the Corning Gorilla glass protection could have been better, but now it is what it is. But talking about the in-hand feel, then it's very comfortable because of its weight. It's just, I guess it's close to 175 grams if I'm not wrong, and also this is the thinnest phone of OnePlus, so it feels very comfortable into your hand. Talking about the feel, then it's feel premium. Even though it's plastic, the quality which OnePlus used here is actually very good. Fun fact, I have been using this from last 1 month and I haven't got any scratches in this phone, and I am using this phone without any cover. I got a TPU case out of the box, but I never used that case at all. So yeah, even though it doesn't catch any scratches. And I heard that in the base variant, some people say that while doing this they heard some weird sounds, and they felt like the build quality is not that nice. But I haven't seen anyone saying about this variant, and also I haven't faced any problem. So in terms of design, in-hand feel, this phone is excellent. In front also you will get very less bezels all over the display, and then you will get a small punch hole, so that's not a distraction by any means. So overall the design is good. In the rear you will get a camera module with OnePlus branding, so it's very simple. It's not anything out of the box, but not bad either. Now guys, if we talk about the display of this phone, then display quality is amazing. You will get a 1080p AMOLED display with 90Hz refresh rate, but the display quality is so good. You can also enjoy HDR contents without any problem, so that's good. I mean, the viewing angles are good, there is no tint issues or no color shifting, or also there are not, I mean, everything is good. You will get deep blacks and color accuracy is also on point. Well, one thing as a con which I found in display category is the display brightness in outdoors. I mean, the peak brightness is not that good. It's visible, but it's not that great. So that's one thing which I noticed. Now if we talk about the performance, then I guess OnePlus launched this phone in hurry and they didn't optimize the 750G, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G processor with Oxygen OS properly, because last year, if I recall, then OnePlus Nord has Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G processor, and if you compare the 765G with 750G, then there is not a lot of difference. I mean, both are very identical processor, and that phone has also 90Hz refresh rate. This phone also has 90Hz refresh rate, but still this phone struggles when you scroll or swipe. This phone sometimes stutters and lags, which was not the case with the OnePlus Nord. So I truly believe that OnePlus didn't optimize the phone correctly here, and they launched the phone in hurry. They didn't work, I mean, they didn't get a lot of time in developing this phone. That's why this is happening. Well, they can definitely fix this through an OTA update. I'm still waiting for that. It's not still, I mean, still it's sometimes it stutters, and it's not because the 750G is not capable to handle the 90Hz refresh rate. They didn't optimize the phone that well, and this is very unlike OnePlus. But overall, if you see the day-to-day usage task, it's snappy, it's fast, you will not get any problem. And as I said, even for a normal user or for parents, this phone is excellent in terms of performance. Now if we talk about the battery, then guys, battery is one part where I'm very happy with this. Since this phone doesn't have any power hungry processor, you will get a very good battery backup with the optimization of Oxygen OS. Even in heavy usage, you will, like, if you play games and all, then you will get 6+ hours of screen on time, and if I share my screen usage, then you will easily get 7 to 8 hours of screen on time, which is light. Okay, I mean, in light usage, in normal social media, browsing, camera, you will get 7 to 8 hours of screen on time with 90Hz high refresh rate. So that's good. When it comes to charging, it charges your phone from 0 to 100% in 1 hour, which is which is not bad. But yeah, I got used to 65-watt charger, which charges the phone between 30 to 40 minutes. So that's why I felt sometimes like it's slow. But if you are coming from an 18-watt or 10-watt charger, you will definitely going to love the 30-watt charger, which is comes out of the box with this phone. Alright, now let's straight talk about the cameras and the photo samples. I'm not going to waste time in saying the same stuffs like the camera specifications. So starting first with the daylight shots, then daylight shots are actually good. If you see the exposure, white balance, highlights, shadows and dynamic range, then everything is on point. Colors are also very natural. It's just that the photos are a little bit softer. Like if you zoom in to see the details of the photos, then you won't see a lot of details in the images. I guess OmniVision sensor is definitely struggling in capturing a lot of details, and same goes for ultra wide angle lens. Like everything is on point. Colors are also very accurate, not very consistent as the primary sensor, but still it's good. The dynamic range are good, but again the photos are even more softer compared to the primary lens. However, most importantly, ultra wide exists here so that you can take more field of view if you want. And now if we talk that actually where OnePlus Nord CE's camera struggles, so it struggles in low light and in artificial light where the lighting is not sufficient. Like here in my studio, the photos are good, it's definitely good, but yeah, definitely it struggles in low lighting conditions. So that's the one area OnePlus needs to fix through an OTA update if they can. But talking about selfies, then selfies are good, still not very accurate when it comes to human skin tones, but definitely better than what other phones of similar price range is providing us. So overall, it's a good decent camera package. Alright guys, now let's talk about the software. Well, you will not get Color OS as of now. I mean, the interface of Color OS with Oxygen OS theme on the top, it's still completely Oxygen OS, which is good. Well, I don't know about the future. If I see any changes in the interface of this phone, I will definitely update you on Twitter. So make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. Well, see now guys, if we talk about some cons of this phone, then you will get a single mono speaker. Now the output is fine. I have no problem with that, but it's not great. especially at this price point, we can get better options. I mean, we can get better speakers in other phones. Well, if we talk about the haptic feedback, then that's also not good. I mean, haptics, this is the first OnePlus phone which I'm using which doesn't have a good haptic feedback, which is very, bizarre. I mean, this, I type a lot in my smartphone, and when you get a good haptic feedback, it will, completely change your experience. But these small things, I mean, the lack of these small things definitely ruin your overall experience. So that's what's happened with me here in the OnePlus Nord CE. Now the third thing is the 5G band. It's a 5G phone, but with just one band, I mean one single band, which is not fine. OnePlus, I mean, come on. And now if we talk about other things, then I faced one very annoying thing in this phone is the drop of Wi-Fi connectivity. I have the Airtel Extreme Fiber, and I try to connect this phone with my Wi-Fi. It connects, it works for 5 minutes, but after that, for the next 5 minutes, it gets disconnected, which was very annoying. I tried other phones, like 3-4 other phones, all are working absolutely fine. I mean, there was no problem in my Airtel Extreme Fiber, there was problem in this phone, and it's still not fixed. And after that, I switched to my OnePlus 9R again. So yeah, now from last 2 days I have been using the OnePlus 9R, but before that, yeah, just because of that single issue, that was very annoying. So that was a huge con for me. If you're facing the same thing, if you have the OnePlus Nord CE, then do let me know in the comment box. So these are some cons. I mean, yeah, talking about the call quality, then call quality and call networks are fine. Bluetooth connectivity is also fine. Earpiece quality is decent, not bad, not good. So these things are good. And from hardware point of view, it lacks the iconic alert slider, but in the place of alert slider, we got headphone jack. And please do let me know in the comment box, like, if you have one option to pick between alert slider and headphone jack, then which one you will pick? I will definitely go with the headphone jack any day. So actually, I am more happy to see the headphone jack, and I have no problem. I am not missing my alert slider at all in front of headphone jack. Headphone jack is definitely still, I mean, we all know the harsh truth that there are so many, I mean, majority of people are still using the wired earphones. So yeah, definitely headphone jack is a great feature in 2021 for me, at least. Do let me know your opinion as well in the comment box. So guys, that's it. That's my review of the OnePlus Nord CE. So definitely it's not for us, but if your usage is average, normal, like if you just want to use social media applications, camera, and doing some browsing stuffs, then you can go with this phone if you want a OnePlus phone. Otherwise, it's a good recommendation for parents, as I said. So guys, that's been it. That's from today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you, then definitely smash the like button. And again, I'm telling you guys, if this is your first time, if you liked what you watched, then definitely guys, definitely please subscribe to my channel, tap the bell icon, select all, so that you will get all the future notifications of my videos. And I will see you very soon in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.